everybody. I'm Satori Shakur. Welcome to Detroit Performs Live from Marygrove, where Detroit's talented artists take the stage and share insights into their performances. The episode you're about to see is curated by our partner organization, Therapeutic Arts and Recreation. They've brought us a few of their clients to perform their craft. So come on, it's time for Detroit Performs Live from Marygrove.
Funding for Detroit Performs is provided by the Fred A. and Barbara M. Erb Family Foundation, Gregory Haynes and Richard Sonenklar, the Kresge Foundation, the A. Paul and Carol C. Scott Foundation, the Michigan Arts and Culture Council, the National Endowment for the Arts, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Detroit Performs Live from Marygrove. I'm honored to be sitting here with Pamela Ayers, president of Therapeutic Arts and Recreation. Hi, Pamela.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I'm excited to hear about your organization. Now, what is Therapeutic Arts and Recreation?
FAR is a very special place that's been around since 1951. We provide creative arts therapy for any age and any diagnosis, and that makes FAR very special because there's a lot of organizations out there that do music therapy or art therapy, but we provide all the creative arts disciplines for any age and any diagnosis. So music therapy, art therapy, dance movement therapy, and recreational therapy.
So can you describe one of your artists coming in and using one of the art forms as therapy?
Yeah, absolutely. So performance is not part of everybody's therapy plan. It's only part of some of our individuals, a small portion actually, but for those that really want to be empowered by being on stage, it's a wonderful opportunity. So like Leo or Asia or our Phat Beats group that's going to be performing today, they are so excited. And I always say one of my favorite parts is watching the parents and the grandparents when the kids are performing on stage, because a lot of times they don't have the opportunity to see their individuals perform, and FAR gives them that opportunity, and it's just a special place.
Can you say a little bit more about the individual artists and what they're bringing?
Absolutely. So we have Leo Palmer, and Leo's going to be performing with a longtime supporter of FAR, Steve Acho, who's a local performer here in Detroit. And he wrote a song called In My Shoes. And the first time I heard it, I said, Leo needs to sing this song. So now we joke around and we say it's Leo's song instead of Steve's song. And then we have our Phat Beats group, who they're going to be working with Mr. Patrick, who's their music therapist. And it's a group of great guys who do percussion. They name themselves Phat Beats, and they've been around working together, some of the guys, for over 10 years. And again, that makes FAR really special because a lot of organizations you might age out, but at FAR you always have a home and you're always welcome. And then Asia has been a FAR client for over 20 years. Her mom Adele serves on Detroit Public Television's board of directors, and she's a special young lady with a voice, and I can't wait for everybody to hear her sing.
And how do people find you?
So we're in over 30 schools in over 17 different school districts. We have 3 locations. We have our main footprint, which is out of the First Presbyterian Church in Birmingham. And for those individuals who can't afford us, we never turn anybody away based off their ability to pay. We always make sure that they have an opportunity to perform at FAR. So we have our FAR Friends Scholarship Fund, and the event that we do every October, actually October 19th this year, which is right around the corner, and you'll see some of our same performers who are performing today on Detroit Performs on the stage of the Seligman Performing Arts Center. And then we have another location out of Macomb County in St. Thomas Community Presbyterian Church. And then through the Max and Marjorie Fisher Foundation, they gift us a grant to be able to do music therapy free of charge to Wayne County residents out of the DSO.
Thank you, Pamela.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to allow our FAR friends to be here.
So we're going to be heading to the stage now to hear Leo and a song written by Steve Acho.
I've seen the the sun rise and I've seen it fall. I've been through dark times and I still see the beauty of it all. I have the stars and planets all aligned. Sometimes you win, sometimes you get taken for a ride, but I won't apologize, no, that would be my demise. I stand here and recognize I've paid my dues. I'm growing to be more comfortable in my shoes. Live long enough to have some enemies, but a jury of my peers would say that they love me. I don't always seem to have the perfect words, and if I say the wrong thing, then I'm sure to be heard. But even monkeys fall from trees. You can't preach courage from your knees. I'm standing my ground even if I lose. I'm growing to be more comfortable in my shoes. And isn't it a shame how so many think the same? My luck is down, the river's low. I can't stay here, there's someplace else I've got to go to find me. I shifted forward just to fall right back. I learned to see abundance where others only see lack. You play that win or lose when some are sliding. There are ways to play the game so that everyone's invited, but I follow what the wisest say. I can't please them all anyway. I co-create the destiny I choose. I'm growing to be more comfortable. Growing to be more comfortable. I'm growing to be more comfortable in my shoes.
We're back from that beautiful performance by Leo with Steve Acho, and I'm sitting here with Steve now. Hi.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So how did you find your way to FAR?
I found my way through my friend Pam, who was running the organization several years ago. She asked me to perform, and I got to find out what they do, and it's really nice. I've gotten to see, witness firsthand over the last 10, 12 years or so, some of the transformations. And imagine a child who's nonverbal or has extreme social anxiety, can't be in public, and they're in this art therapy program, and then they're in front of hundreds of people performing or singing. There isn't a dry eye in the room, right, when that happens. And so it's just it's transformative. And Leo's a really good example of that. I think that him being part of the community is deeper than just seeing his accomplishments and his talent, but I've gotten to see him grow just from being part of this community into this incredible, intelligent, confident man that I'm so proud of. And seeing that kind of transformation firsthand is something that makes it easy to believe in the mission.
And what did he perform with you today?
Today, so I wrote, this is an original song that I wrote last year and released it, called In My Shoes, and it's about getting to an age or a stage in your life where you recognize your imperfections and your insecurity, but you're comfortable with who you are as a person. And that, I believe Leo thought I wrote that song for FAR, for the charity, or him, I don't know which, but we now, even though it's called In My Shoes, and that's where you'll find it, we all affectionately refer to it as Leo's song now. So it resonated with him, and I'm happy that it did.
So in working with FAR, obviously you're inspired. So how does it help or change you in some way to work with the organization and the kids and the clients?
I think in the time that I've worked with them, because I've been in the audience, right? I've been a witness to these transformations, and I know how powerful that is. So now when I write or I perform, even if I'm performing a song that I didn't write, I'm looking to do it in a way where I'm thinking, I want to make people feel like I felt. I want to instill that in other people. I think more about when I start, like, what is the emotion that I want to evoke? And I've been so inspired by the transformation that some of the clients have made that it's like, I want to help make that transformation in other people and connect.
Thank you, Steve, for that wonderful conversation.
Thank you.
And now we're headed back to the stage to see a great performance by Adele Anderson.
You broke it down and tired of relying on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fire, but the seed in you, so we gotta walk it out and move mountain. We gotta walk it out and move mountain, and we'll rise up. Arise like a day, arise up. Arise on the way, arise up. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, high like a wave, arise up. In spite of me, ain't no rise up. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you. For you, for you, for you. When the society is quiet and feel like life very hard to breathe, and I'm feeling all like dying. When I promise winds take all hard to be and move mountain, bring to my feet and move mountain, and we'll rise up, arise like a day, arise up, arise on the way, arise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope. We need that we have each other. For they didn't have each other. And we were white, we were white, we were white, oh, we're wise. Now wise up, wise like a day, wise up. In spite of the air, I will rise, and 1,000 times again. I will rise up, high like a wave, will rise up. In spite of the air, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you.
We're back from the stage from that beautiful performance by Adele Anderson. And it's my honor to be sitting here with Asia's mom, Adele. Hi, Adele.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, thank you. So how long have you been part of FAR?
So Asia actually started going to FAR, I think she was 4 years old. And she's 28 now, so almost 25 years. We noticed that when she was first diagnosed on the autism spectrum, that, you know, like a lot of kids on the spectrum, she kept to herself. She wasn't at all outgoing. But what FAR did was really open up worlds of possibilities for her. Made her much more outgoing, much more open to other people.
So what was the name of the song that Asia sang today?
Asia sang Rise Up. It's actually a song that she sung several times before in different venues, but she really enjoys that song.
I know you're a proud mama. But can you just tell us about all the chill bumps you got out there watching your daughter perform?
As many times as I've seen her perform, it always thrills. It's always a thrill. I just really, you know, am in awe, first of all, with her talent, and that when she gets on the stage, she really lights up. She takes in the atmosphere, and you can feel it. You know, it comes across to you. So, you know, it's always a joy.
So you said that Asia's been with FAR since she's 4.
Yes.
And now she's 28.
28.
So that's a long stretch of growth. How has she grown?
FAR has really impacted her growth, and, you know, and as she has grown up, you know, to become an adult, she's much better, you know, for having gone through FAR. And if I could add one other thing, and that is how caring not only the therapist but also the staff is. After all this time, everybody knows her name, and they really spend, you know, the time and really help her out as a human being. And so we do definitely, you know, my husband and I definitely appreciate what FAR brings. And after all this time, you really feel like part of a family, not that you're going to a program, but you're actually being with people you love.
Thank you so much, Adele.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
And we're headed to the stage to see Phat Beats.
Right. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep me safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart. Always. Why can't they understand about the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know that different, but deep inside us, we're not different at all. And you, my heart, yes, you'll be in my heart from this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They see in time, I know. When destiny calls, you must be strong. I'll never be with you, but you have to hold on. They see in time, I know. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart from this day on, now and forevermore. Oh, you'll be in my heart, no matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart, always. Always.
We are back from the stage from seeing Phat Beats, and I'm here with music therapist Patrick Heber. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Tori. How are you?
Very good. So what is a music therapist?
A music therapist is a person who uses music in basically any way they are able to help accomplish either individual or group goals or objectives for either a person on an autism spectrum or cognitively impaired. But you also see music therapists in hospitals or working in a number of different settings and populations throughout the country.
So you love what you do?
Yes. Sometimes you go in and like the group I see, Phat Beats, it's at 5 o'clock on Thursday. So that's like late in the week. Like, I'll be honest, usually pretty tired from school. It's like, so I go in and I'm thinking, okay, I have to gear up and provide a ton of energy for them and be at my best and all this. And most of the time they're the ones providing me the energy and they're the ones that lift me up. And, if I can just do my small part, I'm just along for the ride and one of the group. And then it really feels, it's really magical to experience that. I'm really fortunate and blessed.
What was the selection that we heard?
The selection I chose for today was You'll Be in My Heart. It's by Phil Collins, from often heard from the movie Tarzan. And I just love that song, not only musically, I think it's just a beautiful musical piece, but the lyrics and the sentiment is just, I think it really captures just a beautiful emotion of any relationship, of somebody just caring for another person.
And how do the clients, how do they respond to music therapy, and why is music therapy important?
I think the clients, if you have a good session, which is obviously the goal, everybody leaves and feels better, either better about themselves and better about the experience they just had. And hopefully they feel more confident. When used effectively, music therapy really provides a great service to kids of all ages, as far as not only working on a specific goal, whether it's their coordination or a cognitive skill or a musical skill, but just having that connection with the therapist and giving them that confidence to be the best version of themselves and be proud of who they are. I think that's really important, and that's, I'd say, the main thing that music therapy provides.
Thank you, Patrick, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching Detroit Performs Live from Marygrove, and we'll see you next time.
Funding for Detroit Performs is provided by the Fred A. and Barbara M. Erb Family Foundation, Gregory Haynes and Richard Sonenklar, the Kresge Foundation, the A. Paul and Carol C. Scott Foundation, the Michigan Arts and Culture Council, the National Endowment for the Arts, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.